Vice President J.D. Vance set to visit our nation's southern border on Wednesday, making him the highest-ranking administration official to visit the U.S.-Mexico border since the start of the new administration. Vance's visit comes just one day after President Trump's joint address to Congress happening on Tuesday, where the president is expected to tout his administration's initiatives to curb the flow of illegal immigrants. Democratic mayors of 4 sanctuary cities set to testify before the House Oversight Committee on Wednesday. Denver Mayor Mike Johnson, New York City Mayor Eric Adams, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson, and Boston Mayor Michelle Wu. This comes as the battle between local and federal officials really heats up over President Trump's mass deportation efforts, with sanctuary cities especially in the spotlight. Joining us now to talk more is retired ICE field officer director John Fabbricatore. He is also the author of De-Iced: America in the Era of Open Borders and Unchecked Immigration. So really appreciate you being here on the program today, sir.
Thanks for having me again.
Sanctuary cities have been a real focal point for the Trump administration. Let's listen to this clip.
Sanctuary cities are sanctuary for criminals. I'm glad we got Pam Bondi running the DOJ now. Sanctuary cities are sanctuary for criminals, make that clear. Sanctuary officials say, well, we want victims and witnesses of immigration crime to be free to come to the police without fear of us working with ICE. That is such crap.
All right, Tom Homan here with some very colorful language. Our borders are. Do you think some of the rhetoric is going to carry over into the hearing on Wednesday? What do you expect?
Yeah, the hearing's going to be awesome on Wednesday because, number one, these mayors from these sanctuary jurisdictions are going to have to explain why they are limiting cooperation with ICE. And just like Tom Homan said, and I worked for Tom, so I'm used to his colorful language, but they're going to have to show the American public why they are allowing criminal illegal aliens to go back out onto the street and cause chaos in the communities.
All right, well, there's really been a particular spotlight on Chicago. As you know, last month, in fact, the DOJ filed a lawsuit against Chicago and Illinois for its immigration policies. What policies do you expect are going to be coming into focus for the committee?
Well, you know, one that I hope comes into focus is here in Colorado, probation and parole cannot give information to Immigration Customs Enforcement. And these are on illegal aliens that have already been convicted of crimes and then are being let out back into the community on probation and parole. I hope that that gets addressed. I hope it gets shown that these sanctuary mayors are letting criminal illegal aliens back out onto the street.
Yeah, I would like to see what the approval numbers on that were from the American people. We've got committee chair James Comer releasing a statement last month saying, in part, sanctuary mayors owe the American people an explanation for city policies that jeopardize public safety and violate federal immigration law by releasing dangerous criminal illegal aliens back onto the streets, to your point there. So how will sanctuary city mayors defend their policies? Because you know they will.
You know, I've testified to Congress on this before. I testified in July 2023, and I just testified this last January. And to me, there really is no reason that they can give why they're allowing this. The American people deserve to hear from these mayors why they are taking criminal illegal aliens over United States citizens and allowing crime to continue in these neighborhoods instead of turning them back over to ICE so they can be deported to their countries.
All right, what do you make of the use of Guantanamo Bay?
Look, I think it's a good idea. Guantanamo Bay is a leased territory from the United States, has a forever lease on it, pretty much. And it gets these final order cases out of the United States, puts them in Guantanamo Bay until we can move them forward to their countries of origin. We are limited on detention space right now, and we need the detention space in the United States for new criminal illegal aliens that are getting arrested daily.
Well, it's astounding to see the difference in border crossing since Trump has taken office and since our borders czar Tom Homan has come to power as well. Retired ICE Field Office Director John Fabbricatore, appreciate your time. Come back again.
Thank you very much.
Great. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.